half butterfly, hip circles. Leg straight. We're going to be bringing the other one up, holding on to the ankle, knee. We're going to assist it with circling in one direction. Depending on the flexibility, we can gather underneath the ankle and try to get that knee to move around in as big of a circle as possible, several times in one direction, and then of course trying to get it to go the other way, pressing and pulling as you make your rotations. So can equally be an upper body workout if it's a big assist. So I'm really pressing and I'm really pulling, so that's actually working my shoulder quite a bit as well. So to the other side, warm it up. You're breathing, just whatever can be consistent and help you get through it. If you do want to slow it down and time it with a particular breath, you most certainly can. Nice. Nice arm hips. Sitigans pose with prayer hands. So this is a preparation to really get your foot behind your head. So, you know, we gotta warm up the hip a little bit, come into this one, and then throw it back there. So with that, hopefully you warmed up your hip already. Coming under with both of our elbows. I don't know if I'm gonna be throwing up behind my head today. So, palms together, maintaining the integrity of the spine. So we're trying to straighten out our spine first, and finding our way into a place where hopefully we can spend 3 good breaths here. So just inhaling in, maybe straightening out the spine more and more. Exhale with a little soften. Inhaling. And out. So to the other side. Almost never really matters which side you do first, as long as you do them both. So make sure you get on your sit bones though. It's good to have a stable base. And then bringing that other leg up and across. Maybe you feel things in places you weren't aware of that connected to that. Movement through my upper back. So, all right. So finding that posture and inhaling. Left side needs a little bit more work. I naturally was holding my breath a little bit more on that side, just kind of doing the work. So, yep, take measure of what both sides feel like, and you know, if it feels a little bit more stiff, move it around a little bit more, and then settle into that squeeze, bringing that into the chest, trying to straighten out the spine. Setting up for some leg extensions and getting nice and square in the sit bones. Maybe bending into my right leg and exhaling, coming into that. Grabbing hold with my right hand. This is my right leg. My left hand is going to go on my left thigh, so on the straight leg. We're going to be pushing down on that straight leg, straightening our spine as we inhale and straighten this leg as much as possible. Exhale, soften. And you repeat that 3 to 9 times, or as many as you feel is necessary. So both legs are very active. Both arms, the spine, very active. I'm just going to do 3. And then this turns into going out to the side to open up. So I have to find this one on my sit bones. Better to grab the inside of the sole. It instep of the foot, but I feel like it kind of depends on the mobility inside your hip and your knee. So you take that, what is comfortable. I a lot of times like to wrap my foot when I'm doing things, holding my feet. So it gets more of the tissue in the fascia. So I might continue with that now. So with that, pressing into the straight leg down, inhaling, opening that leg to the side as far as possible. Exhaling, bringing it back, maybe adjusting. Inhale with adjustment. Exhale, softening in. Oh, double hands. So I'll do the same side there before I go on. Do the 3 on the other side. So let me get my sit bones again. And exhaling, grabbing hold of that foot. And then this one, inhaling, straightening the spine, straightening the leg. Exhale, soften 3 times or better. We'll break, forward fold, shake out the legs to the other side. This time my right leg's going to be straight. Left leg's coming up. Pushing down on the, or I'm sorry, left leg was coming up, pushing down on my right leg, yep. And then with an inhale, straightening and pressing. One, two, and take this. All right. To the side. So 3 times to the side. And so straight leg, sit bones, still stretching the left side, both hands, curling my spine to stretch it out a little bit. But then, as we inhale, everything's going to straighten back out. Engaging the pelvic floor, mid-back, tucking in the chin. Hopefully that was done 3 times with the other ones, or again, as many as you see fit. Spacey. leg extension variations. So seated, cross-legged. I'm gonna reach for my right foot and bring it up, stretching, exhaling. What we're going to be doing is taking this bent leg to straight right in front of us, inhaling, straightening out our spine, looking up a little bit, exhaling, bringing it back. Holding the knee on the ground, supporting. Exhaling, bringing that back, and then out to the side. Grabbing the foot with wherever's comfortable. For your shoulder, it's a secondary arm stretch. So make sure you're comfortable up there. And inhaling out to the side, and then softening with your exhale. This time I'm using the other knee as kind of a lever. Counterbalance. Bring that back. So you can also try that with this knee bent in front of you and then off to the side. So for now, the right leg gets tough. I'm going to be going for the left. Exhaling, getting into position for inhaling in front. To the side. You'll notice that you'll have to come to a different posture within the hips and within that right leg. That's why it becomes a counterbalance. So again, you can try that by bending this right leg to the opposite. It's going to throw the hips into a much different position and be a lot harder to balance. So everything's worth a shot though.